Oh, where was I? I was at La Lodge. What was I doing at the lodge? Oh, that's right. Hmm. Oh, right. I was gonna talk to Sarah again. So, what had happened? I tried. Yeah, I have the artifacts on my ship. The outpost didn't quite work out. There was some weird encephalopod spiders that were just wonderful and aggressive and very
Thank you
quick.
for helping me out with the artifacts.
No problem, Noel.
I need to inventory all our equipment and other odds and ends for damages.
Oh, gosh. No, I mean, that's flattering, but really, we're making this up as we go. Until you arrived, we only had the two, and the vaguest sense that there was something more at work. There's still so much we don't know, and that means a lot of work ahead of us.
Yeah, I don't talk to Noel a lot. Or Noel or Noel. How long have you been working on all this?
Well, Constellation's been around forever, more than 50 years now. But we only became aware of the artifacts recently. Barrett discovered the first one about 2 years ago, right under our noses. And he was the one who got this all in motion.
I see. Let me know how I can help you learn more.
Well, right now nothing's off the table. Metallurgical analysis, chemical composition.
Maybe
I'm
some
looking at
private
everything.
sessions.
One thing I'm really
Noel.
trying to improve is my overall database of xenobiology. I don't know if it will help in this case, but the more we know about, well, everything, the better off we are, right?
I guess so.
Speaking of,
I guess so, but then
if you're
going to
be out there looking for more artifacts, you're bound to come
fruit
across
from
some
the
interesting specimens.
tree of
Anything organic,
knowledge.
I'd be happy to take it off your hands.
Organic stuff. Got it.
There's a galaxy chock full of resources. The more data I have, the more thorough an analysis I can do. And if it sweetens the deal, I can pay. Pretty well, too. Walter's pockets may not be bottomless, but they are pretty deep.
Got it. Ask Walter for money if you need money. I was wondering about other types of exploration work besides the artifacts. Alright.
You mean what could be the biggest discovery in the history of humanity?
Is it
Yeah,
that?
I've got some thoughts.
What are they?
Scans are still inconclusive, but I think we've seen enough to know that we're dealing with something potentially even more unusual than the artifacts. There are so many questions beyond just who are they? How did they find you? How do they know about the artifacts? Why has no one ever seen them before?
Right. Where have they been this entire time? We've been sitting around talking about, that dude's Fermi's paradox. Where have they been? Where are they? And all of a sudden, they show up. Why? Is it because of... Yeah. Don't worry. We'll get answers.
They did openly threaten you, as
They
I
did.
understand it. I'd say that's something to worry about.
Maybe.
It was one thing when this was just about us investigating the artifacts.
But listen,
Weird
no.
phenomenon that didn't come with creepy
Noel.
threats or questions about aliens or whatever it is that's going on
Right,
now.
but listen, Noel.
I know we'll figure it all out in the end. It's just kind of a lot right now.
It is. But listen, I've killed like 30 of them so far, so... I know they said they're coming after me, but I'm still here, right? They sent their hunters. You were there. You were there for that. They were chasing after you. Don't you remember this, Noel? They were chasing after you. I showed up, right?
I guess everyone's quieter these days.
I showed up, and then they ran away. So, I'm not afraid of the Starborn, Noel. Oh, by the way,
Anything I can learn from is a help.
is that true? Do I have organic resources? I don't know what that is. I don't know why I pressed that. Alright, Noel. It was a good talk. Good talk. Good talk. Alright, I gotta get this one right. This is Sarah. This is special. Alright, I gotta work up to this one, okay. Alright, I gotta remember what her personality is like. And the types of things she's into. And I really wish Andreja wasn't just sitting here watching. But I guess, hey, sometimes it's nice to play one off the other, get them jealous a little bit, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't hurt. But not right there. Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
The lodge is...
Jeez Louise.
Hold it.
Better. What? Hey! Whoa! Oh, for crying out. Okay, you... Yes. Okay, this is better. Much better. Alright.
Remember our last conversation when you told me the artifacts made you feel like raw energy was coursing through your
my
veins?
Yes, I remember
Well,
that.
it got me thinking. So I dove into our archives and started looking through Constellation's older journal entries.
Okay.
Just because I wasn't familiar with the experience you described doesn't mean the same might have been true for my predecessor.
Your predecessor? You've never mentioned your predecessor to me before.
Really? I'm surprised that I haven't. After reading those journals, all of the pleasant memories of my time spent with Aja just started flooding back.
Aja? Who is this Aja character? Aja must... Keep talking like that, I might get jealous.
She absolutely was.
It's a she.
Aja
Okay.
was the one that taught me the ropes at Constellation and took me under her wing as her protege.
Alright, maybe she's trying to keep an eye on the rookie. The rookie being paired with the chair sounds awfully familiar. Being paired with the boss must have been quite the honor. Okay, what would she like here? I said that one, and she was like, maybe you're right, but I'm not... The last time I talked to her here, I didn't get any loves from her. She liked a couple of things that I said, but she didn't love anything that I said. So I'm gonna choose this.
Hey, so I pinched a few ideas from my old boss. Can you blame me?
No, I can't.
At any rate, we logged quite a few discoveries together, but it was the actual journey that I cherished the most.
Find the journey boring. No, I'm not gonna say that. Do you two discover anything I might have heard about? I can relate to that. I think she liked that, but what if I say this?
We catalogued unusual stellar phenomena, a few habitable worlds, and some unique life forms, but nothing SSNN would bother to report. Exactly. For me, it was all about the quieter moments.
Right.
There was nothing quite like sitting back and watching space bend while listening to Aja spin vivid stories to fill the time. Oh, I find that sort of cozy isolation the best way to really get to know someone.
So I've noticed you'll take that as a compliment. I take it I'm the protege on this journey. That's good to know since I'm gunning for your position. Cozy isolation? I take it I'm the protege on this journey. What am I gonna say here?
At this point, I'd say you've graduated from protege and moved up the ladder. A bit. You know, all this talk about Aja reminds me that my time with her was a gift. I miss her dearly.
Oh, is she, dead? Sounds like at least she left a vacancy for you to fill his chair. Oof. Oh, man, look at... What do I say here? Sounds like you two were in love. That doesn't sound like a good choice. Oh? Is she dead? At least she left a vacancy for...
I wasn't gunning for her spot.
Oops.
In fact, Everyone at Constellation was surprised when she announced she was retiring and moving to Parima 2. Come to think of it,
Parima 2.
if we're ever out that far, perhaps we could pay her a visit, and I could make proper introductions.
Yeah. Do my best to make sure the journey's I don't know, she sounds like a tough act to follow. Well, hopefully I'm a suitable substitute. You sure visiting Aja now would be such a good idea? I'll do the best I can to make our journeys just as pleasant. I don't know, sounds like she's a tough act to follow. Not really, because basically I'm the center of the attention in the universe right now. When did Aja do that? Well, hopefully I'm a suitable substitute. Are you sure? Oh, jealous are you, Jamahron?
Yeah, you'll do. Look, I don't expect you to be an exact copy of Aja. Your hunger for exploration, to pierce the veil and seek the unknown, it's a
Tell me
common
about
bond
it.
that we share. I wouldn't have it any other way.
Right. I'd like to discover more about what we have right here. No. If you're wrong, I hope you won't be disappointed. Well, certainly have me all figured out. If you're wrong, I hope you won't be disappointed.
Good. Then we're both on the same page. Anyway, that's all I had to discuss for now.
Should I have
So,
flirted there?
if you'd point the way, we can continue our journey.
If I flirted there, she would have tensed up and be like, I'm sorry, I'm not good at you doing this kind of closey stuff. But
Hey, let's not stick around the lodge too long. We should get out there.
You forget how much you take a place like the lodge for granted. Until it's threatened.
You're like Martin Sheen in Mass Effect. What's that guy? The elusive man. Walter. Sarah Morgan. I wonder if I should have flirted there. Then she would have... It's always best, I think, to flirt, because even if... Oh, I have to do all of that over again, don't I? I want to just go ahead and do the flirting. Because even if she doesn't give you the response maybe you wanted, but, you know, it's... You've let her know what you feel, and then also, on some level, I'm sure, it's flattering. As long as you're not being, a D-bag about it. Yeah, okay.
Remember our last conversation when you told me the artifacts made you feel like raw energy? Well, it got... Just because I wasn't
You never mentioned... I'd like to discuss this with you later. Are your old journal entries helpful? Or any of the old... Let me try that one.
Unfortunately, no. Other than you and Barrett, there were no records of direct encounters with the artifacts. I have to admit, though, I did get more than a bit sidetracked reminiscing about old times.
You never mentioned your...
Really?
Really?
I'm surprised that after reading those journals, all of the pleasant memories of my time spent with Aja just started flooding back.
Did they? Like we're making some good memories of our own, Sarah. Aja must have been quite... I did that. I did these two. Keep talking like that and I might get jealous. Oh, that's probably what... You know, that's what like the Han Solo version of me might say.
Well, there's no reason to be jealous. They were just, I don't know, different times.
I see.
Aja was
Just
the
a
one that
physical
taught me the
sex
ropes
thing.
at Constellation and took me under her wing as her protege.
Maybe she's just trying to keep an eye on the rookie. The rookie being paired with the chair sounds awfully familiar. You know what? Being paired with the boss must have been quite an honor. Maybe she was just trying... I did that.
Yeah, I thought so too. That's why I adopted her methods. You know, Aja and I logged quite a few interesting discoveries together.
Is that so?
But it was the journey itself that I'll never forget.
I can relate to that.
Exactly. For me,
You
it
okay,
was all
Andreja?
about the quieter moments. There was
Andreja
nothing
has this
quite like
nervous
sitting
energy
back
here.
and
She's
watching
totally...
space bend while listening to Aja spin vivid stories to fill the time. Oh, I find that sort of cozy isolation the best way to really get to know someone.
Cozy isolation? Cozy isolation. Do I need to ask? I don't. That's good to know. Cozy isolation. Let's see what she says here.
Yeah, you know, being alone in interstellar space, nothing but light years of black around you. Some people find that terrifying. I find it comfortable. It helps me bond with my shipmates.
Amen. Amen to that, Sarah Morgan.
I'll take that as a compliment. Thank you. You know,
Oh, she
all
didn't
this
like that,
talk
did she?
about Aja reminds me that my time with her was a gift. I miss her dearly.
Is she, dead?
No, she retired. Living on Porima 2 now, I think. Come to think of it, if we're ever out that far, perhaps we could pay her a visit, and I could make proper introductions.
I don't know. She sounds like a tough act to follow.
You don't need to follow anyone. Just be yourself.
Will do.
I chose to accompany you on this journey because I saw something familiar in your eyes. A hunger for exploration.
It isn't exploration that I'm hungry for. No, Jamaharon.
I don't know if I deserve to be that close to anyone right now.
You do
If
deserve
you knew
it.
about the things
You
that I've
deserve
done,
the best, and I
the
am
way
the
my
best.
life's unfolded, I think your opinion of me might change. Please,
It won't.
give me some time.
I won't change.
I have to
No,
go.
Sarah, please. No, that was good. I say that was good. Now she knows, you know, she knows where we stand now. Right? Okay. Now what? Now we talk to Keeper Aquilus. Or I can get these powers, but you know what? I don't want to get these powers right now. Or I can do stuff like this. But I don't want to do that. I want to talk to Keeper Aquilus. This is what I want to do. That's what we are going to do. I have a bounty. How do I pay that off? Isn't there like a bounty payoff kiosk out here somewhere? I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure there's a kiosk. Commercial district.
We should have a talk. When you have the time, of course. Yes?
Another talk, Sarah. Okay, look, that moved fast. Hold on. Let me pay off my bounty first, and then we'll talk. I'm pretty sure there was something, like some sort of security center, distribution center, security office, outline. What is this?
Wow,
What is this?
you look completely different.
What do we have here? What is this place? Oh, you know what this is? I can change my look. I bet you I can change how I look in this thing. That's good to know. I don't want to do that right now because I'll be doing that for like 2 hours. So I'm just gonna bypass that for now. And now I'm looking for.
Ryujin is hiring the best.
Would like to rob.
I have something I need to discuss with you.
I get it. I got it. Just, I have some... Hold on. Industries. No. Embassy district. Alright, hold on.
Ryujin Industries is looking for the young,
Maybe...
bright minds of the future.
Alright, come on, Sarah. Let's go to a park. Let's sit down on a bench. Let's have a little chat. Is he gonna arrest? What is this dude? Whoa. I don't wanna mess with that guy. Armistice. Archives. Come here, Sarah. Let's have a seat. Let's have a chat. Not next to the guard. Somewhere private. Where can we sit?
It's amazing to think that this tree predates New Atlantis. Can you imagine all the changes it's seen?
I know, I've thought the same thing before. And this tree is actually one of the cooler kind of, it's nice. Look at that, it's a nice design. You know what I mean? Let's find somewhere private, have a seat, Sarah, and let's have a chat. There we go, look at that, perfect. What is that? Can I swim in there? Come on out here, Sarah. Go for a dip. All right. She jumps right in. All right. Whoa. She can't do that. All right. Well, I'll wait here for her. She'll be here soon. Yeah, bench it is. Sit on the bench. There she is. Come on over here. Let's chat, Sarah Morgan. Sarah.
Look, I wanted to take this opportunity to thank you. The fact that you risked your life to save me, I don't know what to say.
Your thank you is more than enough. You would have done the same for me. I only said thanks in the form of credits. Great.
Then I'll say it again, from the bottom of my heart. Thank you. My only wish is that my rescue hadn't come at the expense of Sam's life. He was one of my closest colleagues.
Oh, I didn't know
And a
that.
cherished friend. Oh, poor Cora. I'm sure the poor thing is devastated. She's lost a wonderful father.
The important thing, Sarah, is that you are alive for me. This was completely out of your control, Sarah. We got in over our heads and you paid the price. No one's blaming you for it.
I really wish I could believe that. Our charter at Constellation has always been to analyze the unknown, but rarely at the expense of our members' lives. Yet all the while, I've been cavalier about taking risks and pushing the boundaries, not appreciating the true cost of my actions.
It's not...
Had I not pushed so hard to pursue the Starborn, perhaps none of this would have happened at all and Sam would still be alive.
You can't take responsibility for the Starborn's aggression. True. You can't just ignore what the Starborn are doing. Sarah Morgan, I know, would never let the Starborn get away with their plan. What do I want to say? Rarely at this... Okay, hold on. You can't... What should I... Okay, the top one... Look at that face, jeez. The top one... You can't... That's... Obviously. The Sarah Morgan I know would never let Starborn get away with their plan.
Of course I can. Damn it! Why is this happening to us? We're explorers. Our curiosity pushes us to seek answers to life's mysteries. It's one of the core traits of humankind. Yet in return, this is what the universe throws at us. Beings from God knows where who are trying to murder us. Why? What have we done wrong?
Well, we simply just haven't killed enough of them yet, Sarah. We haven't done anything wrong, we've just begun. Once we mow all of them down, the problem will be solved. Trust me, I've done this many times. It's simply bad luck, Sarah, but maybe we've proven that there are some mysteries meant to be left unsolved. Oh, I don't like any of these. It's simply bad luck, Sarah. Maybe we overextended ourselves. We've proven that there are some mysteries meant to be left unsolved. Fudge, what did I say here? I don't want to say that. I wouldn't say that.
You okay? Judging from the blow we've suffered, I couldn't agree more. The question is, where do we go from here? Do we stop exploring? Stop pushing the boundaries? Take a more aggressive posture towards the universe? I don't know where to begin.
We keep doing exactly what we're doing because we never did anything wrong in the first place. But more people will die, Jamahara. We continue moving forward, but use extreme caution along the way. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I'm gonna have to decide between Sarah and Andreja. Continue moving forward and take out anything that stands in our way. Okay, she's gonna want to hear this.
Agreed. I just hope it's enough caution that we don't leave ourselves open to another attack. Well, I suppose that's all I had on my mind for now. Oh, it was a relief to get all of that out in the open. I'm sorry I got so angry. But I assure you, it's nothing personal. You're the only one I feel comfortable talking with about these things. Good. Because I expect this won't be the last time I intend to cry on your shoulder or scream in your face.
Oh, what, are we
Well,
getting married?
We have a long road ahead of us. I suppose it's high time we get back to work.
Alright, I didn't mind that outcome. That was fine. If I did that again, I think it would end up roughly the same, you know? I mean, I could have said some different things. I don't think it's necessary. I think it's fine. Typically in games like this, when I've had conversations like that, of that kind, at this part of a quest, of the storyline, you can replay these conversations like 3 or 4 times and they all will end in roughly the same way. I'm getting that vibe here. I don't think I'd be able to do anything that would change what we just discussed. I mean, like, you know, what I mean is I don't think I could say anything that's going to make her like me more in that conversation. Did it fine. You didn't ruin my chances. Look at this guy. Look at your style. Like street style. Like a fashion photo shoot. I'm a street photographer. You mind if I take your picture? Here, you could check out my gram. I do this. It's just totally normal. I'm not weird or anything. I just see people with impeccable style and I want to take their photograph. Do you mind? Oh, no, man. Go ahead. Knock your socks off. All right. Hey, thanks, man. I love your shirt. What is going on? Why? Oh, there we go, there we go, there we go. That's cool. Thank you, sir. Oh, look at this guy. Sad sack. Oh, he's high. He's totally high. So. Alright. Now where were we going? Alright, pay off the bounty. Now how do we do that? How do I pay off the bounty?
It's just harder to keep in touch these days. I haven't talked to my
Realty? Are you...
Just tell me how many zeros I need to add to the offer.
I'm sorry, sir, but we can't sell to you. UC citizens only.
Ah.
I'm always ready to make a deal.
And,
Welcome to Feeling Realty. I'm Zora, and I'm here to help with whatever you may need. What brings you in today? Looking to settle down, or move up in the world, or just window shopping?
I'll just be having a chat with your superiors there.
I'd like to find some place to
Good
live in
day.
New Atlantis.
I don't blame you. It's a lovely city, the crown jewel of the UC. I'm here if you have any more questions, or if you'd like to look at properties.
I want to look at properties. I'd like to see what you have for sale.
Okay, let me just pull up your data. Oh, I'm sorry, but you're not a United Colony citizen. I'm afraid property ownership here in New Atlantis isn't available to you. If you take the exciting step of becoming a citizen, we'll be here for you. Oh, don't I wish. Between UC regulations and demand here in the city, I haven't had a chance to branch out yet. But you best believe I'm keeping an eye on the situation and actively lobbying for a little more leeway. Stop by anytime.
Okay, pay off fines. Pay off fines.
Nice ship coming.
Where would I do that in this place? Commercial, the lodge, commercial, New Atlantis. There it goes again. I've written on top of that shit. Yeah, I did. I wrote that mother. Like, what's this? Ship services. Trade authority. Oh, that guy, yeah. He'll help me customize my ship. I don't need to do that yet. Or I probably do, but I haven't. Oh.
How are things going?
I'm feeling all right.
Beware
few
of
health
rocket
issues.
blast.
I want to be the
Prepare
best.
to be scanned. Okay, here we go. What about this place?
You will be scanned as you enter the city. Please
I want to
keep
pay off.
Security scanners, chemical sniffers. The United Colonies sure isn't taking any chances.
Where do I pay off my fines at? Security and safety. Right here, okay.
Okay, no bounty. You're clear.
No bounty.
Contrary to what you might have
I do
heard,
have a bounty.
UC security...
My totes have a bounty. I came here to pay off bounty, bro. Sergeant Yumi?
Zara, good to see you. Listen, I smoothed over that incident between Mateo and Rosa at the Sanctum. Wait, you're on the wanted list.
Yes.
I've got special orders. You're coming with me. Prepare for immediate transport to our vessel.
What the What? Oh, that's right. Oh, God, I forgot. Sistef. They're gonna want me to join them.
I've been authorized to inform you that you're being transferred to the UC Vigilance. You'll find out more when you get there. Other than that, I'm not at liberty to divulge any additional information. Smart decision. Stand by to be transferred.
Yeah, I'm not doing this. I am definitely
All
not
crew
doing
accounted for. We're ready to depart.
Yeah, no. We are not doing this. Oh, that's a nice shot. Where is
Okay, no bounty. You're clear.
No bounty.
Enjoy your visit.
Alright, you say, this guy said I have no bounty. The map says... bounty 500. That guy says I have no bounty. I go inside and he's gonna be like, oh, you have bounty. Alright. So we're not paying off the bounty. At some point I have to do that whole thing with them, and it's just, ugh. What is that over there? What is that, Sarah? What are those things, Sarah? Interesting. Okay, so what we're doing now is we're gonna go talk to Keeper. The Keeper. That's what we're doing. And... oh, we were here. And the Keeper was over there.
Mark my words. Someday.
Excuse me. These boost packs, if we had them in real life, they would be awesome. Like dream come true. What do we have here? What do we have here?
Maybe we should stop for a moment at the memorial. You know, to pay our respects.
What memorial? Respects to who? To whom?
Yes, exactly. It's like when someone insults you.
That's cool. Look at this.
To just
That's pretty.
sometimes. But we don't.
Well, it's fit for a postcard. Alright.
The man in the story was cruel.
Hey, is that Mateo?
Do you know why he was cruel? You must feel what he feels. Understand his pain.
Terrence?
Accept it.
Just
And
Terrence,
deliver
though.
it not back upon him.
Empathy. You mean empathy? But you say it like it's easy. Like anyone can just love a terrible person who has been terrible to them.
Yeah, why even bother? I mean, isn't the cycle of humanity peace and war back and forth, like forever?
No.
Seems kind of pointless to try so hard for something that won't last. Nothing ever really changes.
It's not easy, no, but necessary. Because you see, everything has changed.
Everything.
God has given us the intelligence, the ingenuity to reach into the stars, to travel his path, to truly find him. But we can't do it alone. The only way is through
It's pretty good.
unity. Huh.
Look at this
Yes, Andreas. Yes. Unity. Well, I'm sure you all have other things to do.
Nope.
Thank you for
Nothing
taking
else.
the time to stop and talk with me.
He's giving me a lot to think about.
Are you a member? Keeper Aquilus seems to know what he's talking about.
Even just the sound of his voice is
Aquilus. A
comforting.
word, please. Keeper Aquilus.
Keeper Aquilus?
Aquilus.
Can we have a moment?
Ah, Mateo. It's been too long. How are your parents? Your mother still struggling with that azalea garden?
No, she figured that out a while ago. Had to adjust the pH levels in the soil. But, Keeper, I didn't come to catch up.
Oh. Well,
Okay,
what's
the
on both your
mustard.
minds?
We need to talk about unity, yo. We think your church is connected to a group of space weirdos.
Oh. Yeah. How humanity comes together. How we are to love each other even as our universe becomes even more complex.
Yeah, yes,
That's
quite.
not exactly what we mean.
No, it's nothing like what we
Keeper,
mean,
when you
actually.
talk about unity, well, does it mean anything else? Something secret?
Perhaps we should talk about this inside.
It does mean something secret, Mateo. Hopefully it's not the kind of secret. Like a puppet show, you know what I'm saying? He doesn't know what I'm saying. Alright. Sanctum. Whoa, look at this place. Inside we are. Now where did he go? Oh, in his office. Right, have a seat, would you? Have a seat, Jamaharo. Let's have a chat. Call me Mantis, please. Mantis.
Now that we have a little privacy, why don't you tell me exactly what it is that brought you two here?
It started with the discovery of these anomalies, the artifacts. We were attacked by a group called the Starborn. We found a series of temples that grant unusual powers. Now, all of these things are true. What am I going to say to him? What am I going to say? It started with the... Okay, no. We were attacked by a group of... Yeah, so the whole unity thing came from the Starbjorn.
We've lost people, Keeper.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. And these Starborn, I take it they're different from the people of the settled systems? There have always been mysteries that seem to defy our understanding of the universe.
I don't trust you,
Beyond rational thought.
Yeah.
We enter life as an act of someone else's faith in us. There's no way of knowing who we will become, and yet the risk is made anyway. So you've pushed into the unknown, not knowing where it would take you. And it's brought you here.
Yeah, unfortunately. Yes, that's correct. We know it's a stretch, but we hope you can help us. I don't need Electric Keeper. I need answers. This is a mistake. I'm an explorer, not a priest. We know it's a stretch, but we hope you can help us. Look at this, guys. I don't want to be rude, so I'm just going to go like that.
I think I can. If you're willing to find your way in the dark for a bit longer, I can give you a path to discovering its meaning. There's an old story, far older than the Sanctum Universum, of someone who walked the settled systems and saw every corner of it.
Is that right?
This pilgrim claimed he found the true meaning of unity. I always thought of it as just a parable for trying to bring humanity together, but maybe it's more.
Let's hear a story then. There must be more to it.
In my story, the pilgrim met the founders of the House of Enlightenment and the enigmatic cult of the Varun.
All right.
And he gave them each a part of the truth. Then he goes to his final resting place to live out the rest of his days in contemplation of infinitum addendum, his addition or contribution to the infinite. But what if the story isn't a metaphor, but a code?
Right.
A way of finding the pilgrim again. Or at least his grave.
Okay, hold on. You're gonna have to go back the last 30 seconds. I totally missed the last 30 seconds. A little bit distracted, Keeper. You wouldn't mind just backtracking. Tick. Guess not. Okay, That's an odd saying. Infinitum addendum. Sounds like the House of Enlightenment and Varun have the other parts then.
Yes, something must be there. I just can't put my finger on it. Maybe the answer will become clear when we have more. The House of Enlightenment and Varun have versions of this story.
Talking to the House of Varun seems like a mistake. They're dangerous. No. House Varun is alright. Maybe that's... If you've...
Because I wasn't looking to find unity in the same sense you are. A fresh set of eyes might reveal the truth.
Fine, I'll talk to him.
The enlightened work out of the well here in New Atlantis, helping the poorest citizens find a better life for themselves. Varun worshippers are more enigmatic, but there is a lone zealot that was captured recently for attacking UC ships. I visited her a couple of times. Hopefully she'll be willing to talk to you as well.
I'll stay here with the keeper.
Solid, eh?
We need to catch up. And I wouldn't mind asking him a few more questions.
Alright, Mateo, you stay here. Wasn't gonna invite you to come with anyway. Me and Sarah got it covered, brother. Alrighty, let's get out of here. Guess we're gonna go talk to some, come on, Sarah, let's go talk to these creeps. Star creeps. Talk to the house and talk to... Oh, no, okay. So where are they? The lodge? Why would they be at the lodge? Keeper Close believes that the pilgrim is the truth is in the hidden location, so in the house. Talk to the Varun prisoner. Okay, how do I do that? The lodge? What? The lodge? There's a prisoner at the lodge. What's this? No. Why is the Varun prisoner over there? I don't quite understand. I don't understand. Commercial district. Okay. Commercial district. Commercial district. Varun.
Seems like the Crimson Fleet is everywhere these days. Spread like a virus through the settled systems. They like to set up shop in old facilities, places abandoned in the colony floor. That way, they can strike.
Getting spaceport? Getting around in this... No, I don't know. I haven't quite gotten used to this.
I've flown across most of the settled systems in all manners of spacecraft, and yet I still get sick on the nut.
Varun prisoner right there. Oh, I can't go in there.
Ah, I've always liked that statue. It's beautiful, isn't it? I wonder what the artist was trying to represent.
Which statue? That one or that one?
I don't actually like that. I just like the logo.
I agree, 100%.
Okay, the prisoner is in here, but I can't go in there. I have a bounty on my head, and until I get that bounty paid off, they're not going to talk to me.
Go for it.
Cool. House of Enlightenment that's down in the well, I suppose.
Picked up something you might be interested in.
Alright, let's go talk to... Oh, right. House of the Enlightened, that's right.
Welcome to the House of Enlightenment.
Hi.
If it's about the financial or food assistance programs, we are backlogged. Don't worry, we're doing everything we can. Oh, we're not. Sorry. Can I help you?
Yeah, keep her close to me when you talk about the program. I'm looking for something called Unity and no, not some vehicle.
We don't mean to be intrusive. Any information you could provide would be very useful.
Listen, I've talked about this with him a ton of times, and there's no record of a Unity pilgrim. But since you both insist, our early records are mostly administrative. Humanitarian projects, group counseling notes, charity expenditures. But there is a series of exchanges the founding members recorded in a lot of detail. It's the closest thing I have to what Aquilas is describing. We might actually have some, but anyway. A man walks into the first House of Enlightenment. The founding members just call him the Drifter. So they think he's a charity case at first, but no, the Drifter asks them a bunch of questions. If your philosophy is built on an individual's own morality, what about the second person? That second person might disagree. Isn't the problem of two what you're really looking for? And the founders respond, each individual must understand how the second person lifts them up. All of human effort is a story of cooperation pushing us forward. And it kind of goes on like that. He comes back every week for a year. Same conversation every time. Second person this, the problem of do that.
See.
Honestly, I think the founding members made it all up. There was a little more hesitation being openly atheist in the early days. I think they were experimenting with writing their own scripture. Fortunately, that got abandoned pretty quick. After the records of the Drifter end, you never see anything like it again. Always happy to help. If you'll excuse me, I've got a lot of aid efforts to coordinate.
I used to drink. Then, I met Jake.
Good for you, buddy. Good for you. All right, I'm gonna have to do this bounty thing.
Let me know if I can help you.
I'm gonna have to do this bounty.
They don't want us to know the truth.
Yeah, you know how it goes.
Which basically means I'm gonna have to work for these guys. And I guess
For you, when you have a moment.
relatively for me, Sarah? What about the privacy of this elevator here in this dark corner? It's just me and you. All right, Sarah, what are you at? Oh, dice.
Nothing like an afternoon off.
Tony. Jeez Louise. Oh, that was not private. Come on, Sarah, what about, like, where can we sit? Maybe here? Just sit here. Have a chat. Have a seat, Sarah. No? Not feeling like sitting down? Alright, where can we chat that's private and quiet? Do a whole lot of it. Let's chat in the viewport, shall we? Have a couple Brewsters. Yeah, let's...
Yes.
Yeah, let's chat over here in the corner.
Never a dull day in the big city.
You new here? Logan? You work here. Logan works here. This guy's still here. That dude's still here.
Yes.
She's still
What?
sitting around. So is she.
I was just mentioning you to someone.
Oh.
Oh, not this again, Nissa. I'm fine. I really am.
I'm just saying. None of those rocks you spent time digging up are going to keep you warm at night. I'm just looking out for you.
I'm warm enough, but thank you.
She's not. What, she will be. I'm working on it.
Good to see you.
All right, Sarah, go on. Let's talk.
I don't want to sound desperate, but any luck finding my cargo?
Hey.
There we go. Come here. Come here. Come here. Yeah, this is pretty good. This is right. This is the right look. This.
Can I help?
Yeah, you said you wanted to talk. Is that not true? Never mind. But hold on. Your eyes are piercing right now, Sarah. The piercing eyes of Sarah Morgan. The piercing eyes of Sarah Morgan. What I'm gonna do though is... Yes, blur. Give me depth of field. Near start. No far start is what we wanna... Boom. Right? Super blurry. Right? And then maybe her, like, nose. No. Hold on. Well, Sarah, your pores are enormous. Background was more interesting, I would commit to that, but I'm not going to because the background isn't. The lighting, we don't always get this lighting for Sarah in terms of her eyes. So that's why I stopped. Maybe that's why I should take the photograph. Let's level her eyes. To Sarah's eyes. So extremely close to the eyes of Sarah Morgan. Almost as if you can see inside of her brain. Oh God. Let's see. Wow, yeah, look at her eyes there, though. Like, look at that. That's pretty cool. Look at even closer. That's the original eyes, but I want them to really kind of, like, glow. But I don't want them to be too bright. I do want them to glow. Like that. But then I don't want the highlights to be too bright here. So that's why we turn the brightness down. And even the contrast can stay. And then we can even get some vignette intensity going here. Give me some of that vignette intensity. Lay it on me, some of that vignette intensity. And then just hit the go button and be done with it. Another picture. Oh, no, there's something in focus right behind her that is not acceptable. There it is. There we go. But then it kind of And it does not. Why would I want a picture of Sarah Morgan's paws? The paws of Morgan. Alright, so that's enough of that. Let's go. I'm gonna have to do this bounty thing. There's no way to pay it off. There is no way to pay it off. In order to advance on this thing, I'm gonna have to do this bounty thing. Alright, let's do it. Save here. I'm just gonna go ahead.
Contrary to what you might have heard, UC security personnel are good people.
Right.
And Sergeant Yumi just happens to be an old friend.
An old friend, huh? Well, let's hope. Let's hope. Let's hope you can sweet talk your old friend.
Sarah, good to see you. Listen, I smoothed over that incident between Mateo and Rosa at the Sanctum.
I'd hardly call it an incident, more of a debate, really. But I appreciate it just the same.
Not a problem. In the meantime, maybe you could tell him to take it down a notch.
Can do. Thanks again, Sergeant.
This guy is not gonna like me. Sarah. Sarah. You're supposed to pay off my fine. Okay, here we go. All right. I'm turning myself in.
Looks like you got some fines to clear up. I've got special orders. You're coming with me.
Why did his
Prepare
accent
for
change?
immediate transport to our vessel.
He was like, look like you got some fines to clear up. And then all of a sudden he got... Wait, I'm ready to attack. I'm not going anywhere with you. I'm not going to kill Sergeant Yumi. You tell me what's going on here. I can't tell you about anything. Fine, I'm ready.
Smart decision. Stand by to be transferred.
Ugh, recycled air. Just isn't the same as the real thing.
I'm telling you, the commander's got plans for this loser. Why else would he be going through all this trouble?
I still don't understand why he trusts a criminal. Seems like too much of a risk.
Yeah.
Stop worrying and keep an eye on our guest. I'll be right back.
You just sit tight. The commander wants to have a little chat.
No problemo.
The prisoner's ready, sir.
I hope you're comfortable. We have a lot to discuss.
Yes, we do. So let me pay my fine so I can get out. Not this time. Colonizer. There's nothing to discuss. This doesn't look like the local jail.
Not this time. So, let me see what we're working with here. Says here that you spent several years as a soldier.
Yeah.
That means you understand how to respect the chain of command. Good. I also see that you mined on Vectera, and now you're with Constellation. You've certainly been quite busy. Oh, and look at that. Right at the bottom of this list is the criminal incident that landed you in my crosshairs.
Yeah. That pretty much covers it. Let's just get...
Good. You'll find that I'm a stickler for details, and I'd hate to discover that your file is incomplete. Now that we have that out of the way, let me introduce myself. My name is Commander Kibwe Ikande, and I'm in charge of this operation for UC SysDev.
Right.
Are you familiar with what we do?
I know you kidnap people.
Actually, that's something new we're trying. I figured we needed to branch out a bit, broaden our horizons. UC SysDev is a division of the UC Navy. While they handle the big picture stuff, we deal with a very particular problem. The Crimson Fleet. That convict is where you enter the picture.
Convict. Well, the Crimson Fleet, look, I'm not good at, like, space fighting. So, if that's what this is going to require, I have nothing to do with it. I don't like where this is going.
I don't remember asking how you felt about anything.
I know.
We've been prodding at the Crimson Fleet for years, trying to take them down one ship at a time. But we barely scratched the surface. If we can get someone on the inside, we have a shot at finding a loose thread we can pull to bring it all down.
You want me to risk my neck and go undercover for you?
Not for me. For yourself. Look, I'm going to make this simple. Agree to work for UC SysDev, and together we take down the Crimson Fleet. Refuse, and I tell these guys to throw you into the nearest lockup. Might even tack on an extra few hundred credits to your fine.
Can't get away. I didn't realize coercion. Yeah, well, it doesn't sound like I have much of a choice. I didn't know. If I work with this, what's in it for me? Well, he just told me. Didn't realize coercion was a couple of bad things. Let's go with that.
Of course you have a choice. It's just stacked in my favor. So, what do you say? You going to work with me? Or should I find someone else?
No, I'll work with you. It's fine. I'm in. Do I have to decide right now? That's a good question. Of course, let's see.
You aren't leaving until I have an answer.
Oh, gosh. How do you know I can handle this type of operation? Fine, I'm in.
Smart choice.
Yes.
I'm going to have one of my men escort you to the operations center. I strongly suggest that you don't give him any trouble.
I won't.
And don't bother trying to leave the ship. I think you'll find all access to the docking area is fully restricted.
Alright. Jesus. Fine. Let me, I am the mantis.
Alright, let's go.
Fight crime? Oh wow, look at this ship. Hey Sarah.
So, it's a Theop instead of serving the time. Gonna be the commander's new mole, huh?
Yep.
Infiltrating a bunch of pirates. You've got a lot of guts. Yeah,
Okay,
still,
hello.
It makes you wonder, especially with the stories that go around. Like the one about how the fleet deals with informants by lashing them to the hull of a ship and then slowly letting the air out of their suit.
I'd like to see them
Could you
try.
imagine a worse way to go? I know I couldn't. But I wouldn't worry about it. Since the commander handpicked you, I'm guessing you can hold your breath for a really long time, right?
Yeah, that's it. Hold my breath. Love that helmet. Dude, you look super cool. Where can I get this whole outfit, Alex Fong? Like, can I take your picture, dude? Orbital, what is this like? Oh, I see. Selfie, no. Free, yes. This guy... Oh, Battle of the Helmets. Battle of the Cool Helmets. You know what? We're gonna do it like this. We are gonna have a battle of the cool helmets. Oh, don't worry, I'm not doing anything, dude. We're just hanging out. Two cool guys with some cool helmets. Couple of bros with some cool helmets. Nobody has to, you know. Just the Mantis and his buddy Alex hanging around. Okay. I'll spend a ton of time in photo editing. And I love it. I do this a lot in like Grand Theft Auto. Couple of cool helmet bros. Yeah.
Hello.
Alex.
Ikande's on level 2. Try not to touch anything until he actually clears you.
Cool outfit, Alex. I want it. I'm gonna take a picture of his entire outfit. Yeah, we're just gonna do like a... Just like that. Just like that. Don't move. You stay just like that. Nice to meet you, Alex. Am I going in here? No, I'm not going in.
All right. This is as far as I go. Take the lift up to Ops. Commander Ikande should be waiting for you.
Thank you, man. Lift up to Ops. Hi. Ops. Oh, look at this place. Not bad. Ikande.
Pardon?
Nice operation you have here, buddy.
Excuse
Looks
me.
like it cost a pretty
Howdy.
penny.
Excuse me.
Ah, there you are. Excellent. Now that we've established your level of cooperation with us, I want to introduce you to your new home. This is the Operations Center of the UC Vigilance. SysDef's nerve center, dedicated to the destruction of the Crimson Fleet.
Gonna need more than one ship to eliminate. Impressive ship, but I don't see where I fit in.
Whether this ship is impressive or not, you're the key element that we've been lacking. We need eyes and ears inside the Crimson Fleet. Someone who can feed us information, evidence, and expose their weaknesses.
Right.
The catch is that you can't just knock on their front door and ask for an application.
Right.
Getting inside is going to take some finesse.
Finesse. That's what we call me. Lord Finesse.
I do. Our intelligence has managed to find a possible opening into the Crimson Fleet through Saoirse Bowden, one of their contacts. She works for the Trade Authority in Sidonia, so you'll be using a container of Aurora we've loaded on your ship to get her attention.
Sounds simple enough.
You'd better hope so. Saoirse won't be easy to dupe.
Saoirse.
Once you bluff your way into the Crimson Fleet, then the operation proceeds to evidence gathering. That's where my second-in-command, Lieutenant Gillian Toft, comes into the picture. She'll explain everything you need to know.
Point the way and I will get it done.
Eager to get going? Good. Remember, This entire operation rests on your ability to infiltrate the Crimson Fleet and bring us the evidence we need to take them down.
Right on.
I wouldn't expect any less. Look, before you begin, I want to make something perfectly clear.
What's up?
As an undercover operative for UC SysDef, you'll be expected to follow our code of conduct and ethics. Allow yourself to stray too far off the path, and you stand a good chance of spiraling out of control.
Got it. Stay the course.
That's what I wanted to hear. Anyway, it's time to hand you over to Lieutenant Toft. She'll brief you about the details of the evidence-gathering portion of the operation.
All right.
Now, get out of here, and good luck. Good luck.
Yes, what?
Okay. Hello.
Howdy.
Where do I go now? Did it switch on me? Deep covers. It did. It did switch on me. Hold on. No, it didn't switch on me. It just... I'm doing deep cover thing now, and I gotta go back. Of course. Why did I even leave? Why did I leave? Lieutenant Toft. Lieutenant.
Yes?
I thought it was clear that Lieutenant Toft should be your next stop.
Yes.
Pardon.
All right. We don't have a lot of time, so I need you to listen up. While you're working undercover, it's imperative that you gather as much evidence as possible. If you find any records that look suspicious or incriminating, you bring it to me. Is that understood? Well, you better. Commander Akande's entire operation is resting on your shoulders. I want data slates, computer downloads, handwritten notes. Hell, I'll take anything if it'll get those bastards thrown into the brig. You have to understand that my agitation with the Crimson Fleet comes from personal experience. That minor skirmish you had with them on Vectera was nothing compared to the death and destruction those pirates leave behind. If you've seen what I've seen, you'd understand why I'm pushing you so hard. Yes, of course. I'm sorry if I brought up any painful memories. Oh, one last thing. A bit of good news, actually. Commander Akande has authorized a credit disbursement for each piece of evidence that you return, as compensation for your efforts.
Oh, you guys are so nice.
It's not generous, it's motivational. Commander Akande's idea. All right, we've loaded a container of Aurora into your ship's cargo hold. We're also providing you with a sample you can use to tease the goods. We've cleared your ship for launch. Proceed to Sidonia. Make contact with Saoirse Bowden, and with any luck, she'll point you to the Crimson Fleet. That should do it. You're dismissed.
Okay.
We'll be here if you need us.
All right, Sarah, you heard me.
Hey. Hello.
I opened it right up. You have what? What did she have? proof. Search for evidence. I've been tasked by Jillian Toft. Find and bring back any evidence pertaining to Crimson Fleet. Audio logs and text logs are especially helpful. Audio logs and text logs. Proceed to Cydonia. Make contact with Saoirse Bowden. Okay. Alright, Bowden it is. Oh wait, what is that? How do I do that again? Bowden. Mars is Cydonia.
I have something for you when you have a moment.
Do you? Yeah, I have a moment now. I have a moment now, and that's a cool picture for you, Sarah Morgan. Mind if I snap a photograph? That's an unnecessary picture.
Yeah?
You said you have something for me. Do you have anything interesting for me, Sarah?
Yes. Have a look.
Hey, thanks. Huh. Look at you with the gifts. What's up?
Me? You want to talk to me?
No, I don't want to talk. Man, I haven't been in here in a while.
Careful near the railings on the upper levels. It's a long way down.
Hey, you looking for anything in particular?
Hey, Saoirse.
If you're here to buy or sell, you might want to talk to Octai. I'm busy.
I'm here to sell, but I'm looking for you, sir, sure.
Wouldn't be the first time I've heard that line.
Huh.
Oh, don't give me that look. I'm just having a laugh. What have you got for me?
Take a look at this sample.
Aurora, huh? Nice.
Isn't it?
A little too hot to handle, though. What else you got?
The Trade Authority turning away contraband. Now I've seen everything.
All I'm going to point at is the ceiling, with my middle finger. Get that stuff out of here before UC security catches on. Of course, if there's a finder's fee you're offering, I might, well, bend the rules a little bit.
I refuse to pay.
Sure, go ahead. You shoot me, and the TA will have bounty hunters on your ass before you even get back to the spaceport.
I don't
Listen,
care about
love,
that.
I've heard it all. Threats bounce right off. So either cough up the finder's fee or try and sell that shipment on your own.
Okay. How about, speaking of coughing up?
You must be new in our business. Well then, we have nothing left to discuss, do we, love?
No,
Be
we
seeing
don't.
you soon.
Yeah, we don't have anything left to discuss. Except, let me tell you what you're gonna have to discuss with your doctor, this hole in your head.
No way!
How are you surviving these? She is omnipotent. She cannot die.
Give me some cover!
Yeah? You were so smart back there. Now look at you, Sarah. Oh, that's perfect for a grenade. I'm not going to, not gonna save this. Nice. guys off for a while. You know what? Jeez. Oh, that's a huge bounty. Alright, they got me, they got me, that's fine. Okay. Let's stop right here. And check-ins out and see. Check-ins out and see. Oh, let's check and see.